Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Svaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Ratna Svaminiti Mukham Karoti Vachalam Padgomam Kategiri Matkripatam Hamandeshi Gurum Jinataranam. Hare Krishna, good morning everyone. The 1st of December marathon started. There's a special time when we can completely focus our attention and distribute this direct message of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, of Lord Krishna himself. A special time we can directly distribute this worlds of pure devotee, His Divine Grace, Abhacharana Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. At the same time, this very special time to focus our attention on Srila Prabhupada's books, not only by distributing them, but also by reading them. This is also a very special statement of marathon. We know sometimes Srila Prabhupada, he asks his devotees, and okay, you're distributing books. Are you reading them? Do you read my books? And the answer was, silent. But not the same silent as we read today. This is a very special story we're reading now from Madhya Lila. And this quite philosophical chapter, especially first part of this Madhya, first 365 verses from Madhya Lila 20th chapter of Madhya Lila Caritamrta, and all these philosophical statements about Purusha Avatara, Guna Avataras, Shakti Vesha Avataras, Lila Avataras, Yoga Avataras. And yes, finally now we are reading about Yoga Avataras. And Sanatana Goswami with Mahaprabhu, they discussed all those different avatars and quite philosophical, and how to say it, simultaneously. I don't know, what is the correct word to use here, but Sanatana Goswami asked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, could you please clarify, am I right to understand you that in Kali Yuga, Avatara has goldish color of skin, yes, and distribute Shikharanam Sankirtan Yagi. And in that case, there is a problem. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they just discussed that Avatara should be proof from Shastra, and Avatara never tell that I am Lord Himself. We know this mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very special mood. Naham viprona chanarapatir napivasya nashudra, naham varni nagrihapati yavanasthoyatirva, kintu pradyamna khila paramananda purnamritat he gopi bhartar padakamalayar, dasa anadasaha. This mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He never wanted to become God. No. He never asked devotees to serve him as a God. Not never, but it was his general mood. He wanted to be just Dasa Anudasaha. This is famous verse, yes? Naham viprona chanarapatir. Vipra. Who is Vipra? Brahmana. Narapati. Narapati Kshatriya. So he states, I'm not Brahmana, not Kshatriya, not Vaishya, not Shudra. I'm not brahmachari, I'm not sannyasi, grihastha, vanaprastha. Vanasthoya tirva, vana, vanasthoya. And his desire to be dasa, dasa, no dasaha. This is his mood. And that's why he cannot accept that he's God. Still he's God. he fighted for this mood. Every time devotees call him, Krishna himself, he closed his ear and cried loudly, Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. He never wanted to accept this. And still, and it's not the Goswami, but devotees, they know, they understand, they felt that. They just felt that he's God himself. And we can find it when the truth wasn't revealed before all this Mahapakasha Lila. Before it was clearly revealed that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of Godhead. When he played his role as Nimai Pandit, this young boy, and I would say nasty teenager. You know the mood of the teenagers. I have a teenage son. He's 16 years old. When he was 5, and now he has, I don't know, hair as Aragorn has in Lord of the Rings, his long, quite long hair, and he always tried to, how to say it, challenge everything, So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he played this role of Nimai Pandit, he played the same role. He challenged everything. Pandit, what does it mean, Pandit? Pandit means very educated, highly educated person. We know his how he challenged this Digvijay Keshava Kashmiri. Keshava Kashmiri, he was the topmost scientist of Vedic knowledge, of Shastric knowledge, and he had a lot of followers. Because when you win this challenge, when you win this Tibat, is it correct for to say when people couple together and debate? Yeah. When you win this debate, that means that at this time, another person who loses, he should follow you. He should offer his obeisances. He should, and all his disciples should follow you as well. So this Digvijay Keshava Kashmiri, he was, I don't know what metaphoric to say in this case, Keshava Kashmiri in our times, who is, I don't know, what is the most popular sport in the UK after football? I think boxing, yes. So he was some kind of, I don't know, Tyson Fury at that time, or I don't know. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he destroyed him in the debate. But at the same time, he took such a humble position that he doesn't want to show everyone that he win this debate, Kashmiri, not to destroy this ego of Keshava Kashmiri. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was like Nimai Pandit, and every time he met devotees, they had this feeling when simultaneously they wanted to stay closer to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because they felt in their heart there is something special in this personality. There's something there. Because devotees, they have bhakti, obviously. Bhakti for whom? the only possible way to have bhakti for the Lord. You cannot have bhakti for Durga Devi or I don't know other demigods. You can only have bhakti, this pure love to Godhead, and devotees they have this love. At the same time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he played this role of Nimai Pandit, and that means every time he met devotees, he challenged them as well. He started all these philosophical discussions with the devotees, and devotees say they doesn't like these philosophical discussions. Honestly speaking, devotees doesn't like this. You know, when the story when Rupa and Sanatana Goswami, I think Rupa Goswami, they were angry. He was angry with Srila Jiva Goswami, and he sent him to this crocodile's shade because Srila Jiva Goswami again he challenged this Mayavadi dispute because Mayavadi they criticized Srila Rupa Goswami, and Srila Jiva Goswami as a disciple of Srila Rupa Goswami, he was, you know, it was painful for him to tolerate this, and that's why he destroyed this Mayavadic philosophy. And after that, Srila Rupa Goswami he said to him, "Okay, you are so proud about your knowledge, just you should leave my association." That's it. So devotees they don't like a lot of philosophical discussions. But every time they met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they met Nimai Pandit. That time he was called Nimai Pandit. Every time they met him, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he challenged some statement. He stated something, and then how to say it? He explained this statement in such a way, in a completely different way, and then in another different way, and then one more different way. And every time he explained even one statement, he would explain in 100 different meanings, and so he can he challenged every statement from one to another. And after that, and devotees they didn't like it, but still they loved. They felt this bhakti to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and that was strange feeling. At the same time, they wanted to cross street in a different way, just not to come close to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because they knew for sure that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would challenge them. At the same time, they wanted to get this association of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They wanted this association of Nimai Pandit, and it was, you know, this feeling simultaneously. Achintya Beda Beda Tattva. When you want association with the Lord and you don't want it at all. So why we follow this? Because yes, this philosophical discussions, and in today's verses, yes, we found that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he heard these words from Sanatana Goswami, could you please make it more clear? Am I right to understand that Avatar of Kali Yuga has this yellowish color and distribute love to Godhead through this Sankirtan movement? And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he replied in such a way, "O Sanatana, you must give up your intelligent tricks. Now just try to understand the description of the Shakti Vaishya avatars." You can feel it from this dialogue. Just try to feel it. They discussed these philosophical questions, very important philosophical points about different avatars, and in one point, Sri Sanatana Goswami he catched Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is an absolute truth. He is absolute truth. So that means the absolute truth means he cannot lie. Still, he cannot accept direct statement that he's Supreme Personality of Godhead, because Shakti Vaishnava, any avatars, they never accepted it. They always, always, all the different avatars, they accepted themselves as a Dasa and Dasa. This is servant of Godhead. So what can he do? And he cannot decline this, because if he said, okay, I am not, no, you're wrong, I'm not the Yuga avatar for Kali Yuga. No, that's not me. It's some other person, and that means it would be false, like not true, and absolute truth cannot lie. That's a problem. So what can he do? What Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can do? The only option he left was just to keep silent and change the topic. Once it was a very expensive business conference, and one provoking question was asked to the speaker, and he was a really famous speaker, and he replied, "It's a good question. Next question." So, similar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, stop your tricks. We discussed with you these different Shakti Vaishnava avatars. Let's continue this. And from these things, you can feel these relationships between Lord and his devotees. And this is really sweet, very sweet. So, no, not much time left. I was asked to finish in 5 minutes. So, what I want to say today, marathon, December marathon, this is a very special time, and a very special time to distribute books and to read books. We can take this extra austerity to read at least a little every day on this December marathon. Otherwise, it would be difficult for us to distribute books if we don't read them. Yes, and maybe there are any comments or questions. Maybe you want to say something about December marathon as well. Do you have another mic? Or? Do you want to say something about marathon? About marathon?
Said quite a few things already. Do we have that little booklet with "Don't Get in the Way"? I did ask for it to be brought into the temple a few days ago. So who's taking it out? Where is it? Can we get it back in? Yeah, it's a good opportunity for devotees to advance in devotional service. And historically, Krishna Bhavan was built on book distribution from day one. Everything which is here has been and the mood has always been to give priority to the book distribution, especially at the marathon. So even the devotees who are serving in Pujari department, other departments, they've been book distributors for many years. And they're all quite experienced. And yeah, so we encourage others to come out and join us, or if they can't come and join us, to whoever's listening online or whoever's here, then come and do some service at the temple so that others can go out and do some Sankirtan. And this way it becomes the unified effort. This is really what it means by Krishna conscious community. Not that we just hang around and look after our material needs, but the Krishna conscious community means that we put the spreading of Krishna's name and these